Good morning, everyone. It's Super Bowl Sunday, 2026. 2026. And in honor of the Super Bowl, since I don't have no football teams in it, sorry about the Rams. And I got my right here, and then look at this. I got a little San Francisco. My daughter gave me that. That's pretty cool, but it doesn't roll. The wheels are stuck. But anyway, you might hear the cowbell. The cowbell is in honor of Peter, my old sponsor. He's up in heaven. Thank you so much. He was a Patriot fan, and whenever the Patriots would score, he would ring the bell. He used to drive my daughter nuts. Oh my goodness gracious! She always got holy cannoli. She was nuts. You know, back when I was drinking, I would drink a beer for every number of Super Bowls. I mean, when the Rams played the Steelers, I think it was at Rose Bowl. I don't know, Super Bowl 27 or 21 or whatever it was. I drank a beer and got hammered. Oh, holy cannoli, got hammered. And speaking of which, there's a little dog over there. He's hammering. Oh, look at the dog on the couch over there. He's perched up, taking care of business where he's supposed to be doing. But anyway, I drink a beer for every number of Super Bowl. It's a good thing I'd stop drinking because otherwise I'd be a walking zombie. And I guess this is Super Bowl Sunday is the most domestic violence there is. I wasn't a violent drunk. I don't think I was. I don't remember being a violent drunk. But I did drink. And my sobriety date is September 27th, 1991. And that's the day I finally got sober. I originally started back in 87, but it was like a vacation. I relapsed 3 times in 3 years. But anyway, getting back to the subject at hand, Super Bowl Sunday, I'm going to have breakfast with my youngest daughter. My next youngest daughter is coming out with the grandkids. We're going to have spaghetti and watch Super Bowl. Found out yesterday that my grandson wants to go to Arizona with me again, so that'll be good. It's family, Super Bowl Sunday, get with your family, spend time with the family, call them, family is important, it really is. And I have multiple families. I have good friends that I met through the 12-step program, and I have friends from work, and I even have Coach Rich. I used to coach softball. Believe it or not, I was a coach. Who would have thought? I used to keep score and tell the coach, "Hey, man, last time this batter was up, they hit it to left center field." And I tried to do what I could do. When my youngest daughter went into high school and tried out for the softball team and made it, I remember going to the school and when I told her I was going to go to the bank, and when I was driving to the bank, I realized it was the first time I ever left her at practice. All those years, because I taught. I helped coach when my youngest daughter was, I don't know, 6 years old, or t-ball, whatever it was, and I remember being a coach in t-ball, and they asked me to be a manager, and I didn't know what was involved in it. I said, "Oh, sure, but holy cannoli, did I find out there's a lot involved, going to the, league meetings and schedule and tryouts, field prep, the whole 9 yards. And I remember one day on a Saturday morning, we had like the first game, and so after the game was over, there's this either a girl or a little boy, where's your parents? Oh, my dad said he's going to pick me up. And they left the kid alone at the park by themselves. Are you kidding me? What's wrong? What, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. I was so. When the guy pulled up, Emma's mother, my youngest daughter's mother told me, Rich, don't be not, and I didn't even let him get to the field. I went right to where I saw what he put. I got in his face and I just gave him the riot act. I said, what the hell's wrong with you? You don't leave your kid here alone, you know. And the guy didn't, you know what? I'm pretty lucky. I'm pretty lucky because I cared about my kids. And I really did. Even though I'm divorced father and stuff, I have 5 kids and 9 grandkids. And I say 9 grandkids because my stepdaughter. When I say I have 5 kids, I don't include my stepdaughter. She has 4 kids. And I raised her, for a good portion of her life, and they're good. They're all good kids, and they only live like 60 miles away. So, but anyway, Super Bowl Sunday. If you're gonna drink at home and be nice, and once you start to feel a buzz, try to stop and take a drink of water. I do like the Budweiser commercials, the horses and stuff. But you know what? The Bad Bunny, well, who? I never even heard of the guy until they announced that he's going to play in the Super Bowl. I saw him on the Emmys or something, and give me a break. My name's Rich. I'm an alcoholic. I'm not a Bad Bunny. I'm a good dude. Well, maybe I'm a good dog owner. Hawkeye, can you speak? Speak. There you go. Yeah, he says I'm a good dog owner. Okay. Have fun. Be nice. Do something for somebody else for fun or for free because you want to. And good luck to your team, wherever you may be. If you're betting, then good luck to all that stuff. I'm not going to bet nothing. If I do anything, I'll have a $1 pool, and I'll put $10 in the pool. I put numbers 0 to 9. And I give it, everybody picks a number, and whoever wins, whatever the final score, the last number, then somebody's going to win $10. So one of the grandkids are going to win $10. And if I win, then I'll give it to the youngest one, the youngest. All right, talk to you later. Love you all. Thanks.